Welcome to the start of my revisit for Magical Starsign, the only game in the last poll to even get a vote. So yes, one person was able to control the entire outcome because no one else participated. Oh well, I guess I shouldn't sound too bitter. I honestly thought near the end there I was going to get to pick the, whatever option I wanted because no one was going to vote. Let's go. We're going to take Darkness again. It's supposedly harder, but not really. And we're going to name you after the Roman wind gods, even though none of them were female, but you know what? It's Latin for winds, and it's a fitting considering she uses the power of wind. Because I don't care for any consistent naming. You're going to be Diablo again. Considering you have to do with the Earth, we'll name you Hades. Bum, ba-bum. I don't know what I did last time, but that's what we're going with this time. And you will be named Aconite, after a poisonous plant, for you'll bring pain and agony to our enemies. Well, let's see. Oh, here it is. I had to write this one down. And where's the P at? There it is. It's in simple order. And I still have a hard time with it. T-H-S. Name you after a ancient Egyptian goddess. And that's what our team's going to be named. I know, I spent more time on that than I absolutely had to. But I like running with different names than the default when it comes to this game, you know? I mean, this is my third run through this game. Though if I'll be completely sure how long it's going to take me to bash certain enemies in the ground, probably not. Got a bunch of rowdy kids here, huh? I don't know where the teacher's at. I doubt it. Yep. Shouldn't be too worried if it happens all the time. No one ever gives her a tardy slip for being late, and this is the 30th time? Jeez. She's been late like an entire month so far? Well, I guess she can get away with it because she's the teacher. Oh, she's coming, eh? Oh, better quiet down and get back to your seats before you get in trouble. Overshot the desk there a little bit, huh? How can you have multiple apprentices? That's usually not a good idea. At least that's what I've learned from the Sith. They usually try and backstab you real quick if there's more than one. Oh, they weren't studying their spell books. That's why we'll start this game out with only one spell on each character. Sadly, I can't catch his deadpan exactly. Well, being late and forgetting your homework are two different things. Well, if you do your homework, you wouldn't have to worry about getting held back, probably, Diablo. A promise you'll never keep. Is that meant to be a nervous laugh there? Kovamaka, eh? On the edge of the solar system. Yes, I'll say they're all unusual. None of them are round. Yeah, so it raises the question, if they're considered fairy tales, then where does everyone else come from, considering it's established that almost all civilizations are based on one planet in particular. You usually don't see anyone from another race on other planets that often. Unless they're like the Doors, and they were banished from their homeworld because of something their ancestors did. You have to love how the game starts throwing personality traits at you and tries to explain how these characters operate. A little aloof. Quite frankly, this character loves to run off and do her own thing because she thinks she knows best. Sort of gets annoying. Yes, there are a lot of robots in this game, and they're kind of creepy when you understand their power source. An odd salamander? Well, I'm considering she's considered a freak by her own people because she can wield magic. I suppose she is a bit of an oddity. I suppose it's fitting that you're a bit scatterbrained when you control the wind, since they never know which direction they want to go. Oh, yep, we're gonna have to run off with our friends in order to save the universe. Yep, it's gonna be a unique adventure, alright. Probably a bit of a pain in my butt, too. Hopefully I remember to grind in that one ice cave so I can pick up the missable equipment sets. Why on earth are you eavesdropping on the principal and Miss Madeline anyway? And what's with your face? 30 times in a row? Not individual times over the course of a couple months, but in a row. Jeez. It's pretty bad. We're not sure yet. You're interrupting our eavesdropping. So you can hear them talking, but you don't know what they're talking about? Well, what's the point of eavesdropping then? Ah, a serious problem, eh? You're gonna have to send her off on her own. Well, she might not be able to get anywhere on time like Akashi, but apparently she's pretty powerful, I'm guessing. She can be sent to settle a delicate matter all by herself. Is it a good idea? No. You're not one of the main characters, so you're obviously going to get caught. Troublesome? Doesn't begin to describe it. A student of hers? Okay, Kale. Oh, that's an impressive name. Like, I'm no longer Kale. I am Master Kale. You couldn't come up with anything better than that? I mean, why even bother if you're just going to put Master in front of your name? Ah, so now he's a leader of pirates, eh? Gone somewhat astray? He's the leader of pirates. I mean, that's causing trouble all over the system. He's only gone somewhat astray? Were you always expecting he would use his powers for evil or something? Kale? Such a sensitive boy before? Okay. Is this not like an Anakin thing, like in Star Wars, where he started out all nice and saccharine and then fell to the dark side? Oh, she's going alright. Why would you admit that? I mean, I imagine most adults don't appreciate when kids eavesdrop on them. I suppose it is highly alarming, because you know she's going to get caught. She's right, it wasn't. So butt out. Then butt in later. Yes, she's going into space. It's very dramatic when a series goes into space. Just look at Power Rangers. Tome reports. Is there like a bunch of magic spells we've never seen in this game that are like useful little things or something? Ah, she's gonna teach us how to fight. Gotcha. You gotta learn how to kick butt. That's what. Well, she's leaving later. She's gotta teach you to fight now while she's got the chance. You're gonna need those lessons later. They can't prove anything. You do realize that makes you sound guilty, right? Yeah, you have. You should have went with that first one. Only not put so much emphasis on certain words because it makes you look guilty also. I suppose we can. I don't know. The game sort of just warped me here for a conversation to start, you know? I don't know how long we've been here. Yep, we're all here. We're ready for combat training. Yep. About your standard spell fling, so listen well. It's time for extreme circumstances. We're gonna be in a lot of extreme circumstances. You're right, that is awesome. Oh, she's not taking us with her. What are you, crazy? But we could be useful. Just teach us how to fight and we'll progress faster than you can believe. Okay. Oh shoot, it's in its star alignment, so it's more powerful. That's a melee attack. Yeah, I'll run up and kick the enemy in the face. You only target enemies with melee strikes that are in the front row. That wasn't impressive. Yeah, you learn other spells eventually. Some of them are useful, others I've never used. So far as I don't know if I missed a click or if it won't let me do that yet until she explains it. Why am I using a green frog to heal myself? I haven't taken any damage. Yeah, I know. It's obvious there. Defend. Yep, all the standard commands here. Yeah, you can never win if you just defend. I hardly ever use repeat, to be honest. Even if I repeat my attacks. Oh, please. I hardly ever run from the enemy. It's usually not worthwhile to run from the enemy. Yep. Rows. You get 2 rows. You can put, I think, 3 and 3, or is it 4 and 2? I think it's 3 and 3. Being in the back is helpful because you can target multiple enemies, but being up front means you hit harder. Yeah, I know. Man, this game's holding my hand too much. You're getting me upset, game. Yeah, you can use magic to clear enemies in the back row if you want. Usually I just clear whoever I want, based on who's gonna attack, if I know it. Oh, I got it that time. Good. No, you can't use those. I know I can't. I usually put Venti in the back row because she has a lot of MP. I mean, she gets tons of it. Probably because she gets the only group healing spell you're really going to see me use in this game. Because without being a white magic user, I can't access basic healing spells. Gets a little bit diluted. Sometimes you get like 6 enemies thrown at you at once. It gets a lot diluted sometimes. Well. Problem is you can't really move in the back row like that. Because if you do, then it becomes like the front row because there's only people in the back row, you know? I don't really worry about rows that much because I usually just set myself up one way and then stick with it. Yeah, it's crystal clear. Third lesson. Is this going to be about supercharging our magic? Yeah, star signs are very important. Thankfully, the main character's power is controlled by nighttime, so she can attack more often than not at full strength. And there is a weakness system to everything, too. I don't look at that often. It's so obvious. Sorry. Yeah, I already know that. It helps. It really does. I mistimed it. If you tap on them correctly, it powers their spells more. Top of that, you can only do half damage to you. That right, there's a real difference between magic and physical attacks. Let's take a look at the actual planets. Well, they're actually not too far apart right now. The fire planet actually comes into its sign more often than not, but because it's so close to the sun, it's not in it very long. Honestly, the Earth planet keeps it the longest because it's the furthest out. And eventually you can learn a spell that allows you to move the planets. Yes, you can move planets with magic. It's important to remember before boss fights, yes. And for level grinding, if you want to do it. Oh, we'll take down these targets, alright. Oh, it is 4. So you can have 4 in either row. Okay. I don't like this setup. But I'll work with it. For now. Ugh. Sad part is this episode's probably going to be just a tutorial at this rate. Hoping this finishes it. Oh, probably definitely finished now. Oh yeah, she throws those wherever she's in the back. Well, it's double strength right now, so this might be good enough to kill it. It's gonna get hit 3 times after all. Everyone gets a level up. You only need 100 experience points to reach a level up too. No, I haven't had enough yet. But if you want to end the lesson anyway, you can end it. Encyclopedia, forget that. Eventually, I'm sure. No, I'll be going alone. Yep, quite alone. And yet, I've got a strange foreshadowy feeling. If anything happens to me, I want you to be prepared. She might know a lot, but not everything. A feeling of foreboding, of inescapable fate, I see, huh? Believe in it? Man, don't make me have to quote Naruto. Believe it! Well, don't worry. We'll go chasing after her eventually. Well, of course he wouldn't say a word where she'd gone. He didn't want you kids knowing what was going on in the first place. If it should have been him, then why didn't he go? Is he too old? Has he gotten frail? Is Kale too powerful for him already, so he decided to send Miss Madeline instead? 3 months later? Something must have went wrong. I didn't even have to play the game to call that, though, did I? Yep, she's not here. What's the matter, Diablo? Aconite? Looking for someone? Yes. The rabbit on the moon. That's what they're looking for. Oh. Well, the school does have secret rockets we're not supposed to know about. I guess you heard about them. Well, we're not going to find her on the Wind Planet. You already guessed that, right? Well, we're young apprentices, so it really shouldn't be our job to do anything about it, but considering how the universe works, we're going to have to. Maybe. What, do you know something? Out with it. Hey, do you know that old prank the seniors play on freshmen about there being rocket ships hidden in the school? That was really funny. There's a necromancy lab in this school. Dude, that is dark magic to be practicing. Like really questionable magic. I don't want to know what you guys raised from the dead with your necromancy. Well, of course she's trying to find it, because they actually exist. It's a prank that the seniors don't even realize is a prank on them. I doubt they're as hopeless as you are when you're on your own. Oh, we'll find these rockets. And all hell will break loose. But I'll save that for next time. Until then, see ya.